We've got a big poplar that's blown down, and the winds we had over the weekend has blocked the entrance to a farmer's field, so we've got to move it. Brought the old matador up, the old AEC matador, 1944. We use this one quite regular. The last outing it had was probably about 2 weeks ago. It's a 7.7 diesel. I think they rated it about 9,500 horsepower. But it does the job. You just see around the back we've got the ground anchors. I don't need those today, but we will need to lift the jib up to obviously shift this tree out of the way. I think this one was originally struck off the military census, I think in about 1974, I think, and Dad bought it from the Ruddington sales, which up at Nottingham, and we've sort of had it ever since, really. Tidied it up a bit about 15 years ago, put some new panels on the cab. Engine was sound, although we have put a couple of head gaskets on it. We did manage to find some original, well, they were Payan gaskets, and they seem to be holding fine. But she ticks over really well. It's got a couple of good batteries on there, and half a turn these engines are into life, no problem. Hot or cold, doesn't matter. Just let you listen to the engine. There's the famous AEC badge. Stands for Associated Equipment Company, which was based, I believe, in South or Middlesex, and I think AEC ceased trading, I think, in around about 76, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the sort of year that they ceased manufacturing. Of course, they made all the London buses. A bit overkill these were, really. You know, I think what the army did with them was pretty good, but once the timber boys got hold to them, you know, they really put them through their paces, and to be fair, it's pretty indestructible, really. You know, you can do a lot of work with one of these even now. It was registered 1975 or 6, I think, that P-Reg. Yeah, anyway, we'll crack on and do a bit more, see if we can get this tree moved. There's the winch. Rated at 7 tons, and there used to be, the rope used to run over a lever on here, which was then connected up to the pump. So when you had approximately a 7-ton pull on the winch cable, the lever moved forward and cut the fuel pump. But that's obviously been taken off, so you know there's a lot more pull on it, and it's a 3/4 inch rope. The only thing with them, I know we run a few through, but that's from dragging them on, you know, on road or concrete or something and wear them through. I think that there's about half a drum left on that one. I've got a little tiny bit of an exhaust blow, which we've been meaning to fix for some time, but it'll get done sometime, I guess. Air tanks there. There's full air braking on this one. Some did have vacuum over hydraulic. Just to look down inside the chassis. You see where the anchor's maintained on those drop plates. There you go. All overkill, as you can see. Made some steel mud guards for it, which they do lift off if needed. Just a bolt there. They come undone both ends and that comes off. And we've got the rollers on the back here. Winch cable comes up through, and you can put the cable through this pulley here, and the rope will come round through around this pulley there, and then that goes all the way down to the front. And there's a set of roller pulleys on the front which are bolted to the bumper, so you obviously, if you get yourself stuck, you can pull yourself out from the front or from the rear. So, and this one has been stuck a few times, I can tell you. Although they're pretty good off-road, you just seem to get stuck further from the gate if you get a bit adventurous. Right, I'm going to crack on and do a bit. Hope you like the video.